Alright, I'm back. It's been a while, but let's get right into it. I'm going to pick one LeetCode problem at random. Here we go. Contains duplicate. Given an array of integers, find if the array contains any duplicates. Your function should return true if any value appears at least twice in the array, and it should return false if every element is distinct. So I don't know if there's a built-in Swift function to do this. I don't know if, because in Swift, the collection type set is like similar to an array, but it contains only no repeating elements. So I know this is probably, I don't know if this is the best way, might be a little cheating to do this, but what you can do is, I've seen, you have an array of integers, you cast that array into a set, and by doing that it removes all of the repeating values, and then I've actually used that to remove duplicates from an array. So what you do is cast it into a set and then cast it back into an array. So I'm pretty sure that should work, but what we should do here, since we're just returning whether it contains duplicates or not, we can cast it to a set, cast it back to an array, and then compare the original array to the new array. So let's say let new array equal, can do array set nums, return nums equals new nums. We'll call this new nums. And let's run this. First check. Yeah, let's run that. Maybe not. Does it not do that? I guess maybe it doesn't do that. Clearly, if that didn't work. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So it did work. But since we're comparing, so we compared the old array to the new array, and for this specific case it returned false, meaning they're not equal, which means there are repeating elements because it took out a 1 from this array. So what we have to do is say not equal. That way, if there are duplicates, then we'll be returning true, because there are duplicates. The new array will not equal the old array. So that should work. Let's submit this. Ah, so that's that's one problem with an array. That's one problem with an array where, or not a problem, but the difference between a set and an array. So an array, the order matters. There's a specific order, but for a set, the order is kind of ambiguous. So what's happening here is when we cast it into a set and then back into an array, the order changed a bit. So what we can, a better approach to this, since order doesn't really matter for this because we're just seeing if there are duplicates, we can say we're basically going to create a set of the, oh no, that won't work. I was going to say create a set of the old array and then a set of the new array, but since sets remove the duplicates, then we're going to be left with the same array, same set. So I guess in order to, we could sort it, but that might take, so if we sort it, the best sorting algorithm is n log n. Can we do that? Can we do the problem without using a set? Without casting it to a set and then back into an array faster than n log n? Let's see. Can we do it in linear time where we just go through each element once to check? And we should be able to by, instead of casting it into a set, we can just create a set. So what we'll do is create a set, an empty set of integers, and then iterate through all of the elements in the nums array, and for each element we want to check if the set contains that element, and if it does, then we know that there are duplicates. And so the max time that would take would be big O of n. It could big O because it could take less time, and I think that will probably give us the best solution. Let's go ahead and code that. So I'm going to first start off by initializing our set of duplicates. So we'll say, not duplicates, but we'll say scene numbers and we'll say we'll initialize a new set of integers right there, and then we'll iterate through for each element in the numbers array. For num and nums, we want to say if scene numbers dot contains num, if it contains num, then we can change that into a guard, just because we're going to return if it does. So guard cnumbers.contains num. If our cnumbers set has this current number, say does not contain, but if it does, we're gonna return false or true because there are duplicates. So your function should return true if any value appears at least twice in the array. So if cnumbers contains this number, meaning we found a duplicate, we're going to return true. But if not, we're just going to say cnumbers append. I think it's append. That's array, but I'm thinking it should be the same. Cnumbers append num. And if it makes it through all of this without this statement, it not passing this guard statement, then we can return false, as in there are no duplicates. Okay, let's just check our code a bit. Initialize the cnumbers set for num, iterate through for num in nums. Guard cnumbers does not contain num, then continue. But if not, we're going to return true because we found a duplicate. And that seems to be good. We'll run it just to test. Okay, set does not have. Okay, so I kind of figured cnumbers. I'm trying to think. How do we add into a set if it's not append? I might have to look this up. Swift set operators. Adding elements, insert. Okay, so it's insert, not append. Insert, that's good to know. Okay, let's check that. And that should work. Okay, let's submit our code. And there we go. Accepted, runtime 164 milliseconds, faster than 100% of people. So looks like we got the fastest solution. And that's that. So thank you for watching, and that's one more problem completed. Many more to go. I'm gonna try to start uploading more often because I need some good practice. But that's about it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.